Bravo, bravo, well done. Why not become a Cipher Shadow Battle Trainer? Would you even consider it? I'll vouch that you will become the top star in no time. I wouldn't have minded taking this why can't I say that right now? Proposition, but I'm afraid I'm not that big-hearted. I will destroy you in a battle right now. You will know the humiliation of the total domination before this crowd. I mean, that's what they all said right before you, so, you're just another trainer to me. Anyways, salutations everybody, welcome to and welcome back to another episode of Pokemon Colosseum. So this is part 2 after finale, because last episode took a little bit longer than I expected, and I don't really know why, because Colosseums just in general take at least a little bit to get through, because obviously you have, up to 6 people to fight against, and all in one area. And also, looks like they've actually, mismatched things. And also completely restored a Pokemon, which is really nice. I didn't expect a random heal in the middle. The reason why I know that is because we have our full PP for our attacks over there, so I'm happy about that. And just realized there's no theme in the background unless it's really, really quiet, so that's kind of awkward. But you know what? It's fine. We're gonna go for it. Is Gardevoir going to be the shadow Pokemon? No, it is not, unfortunately. That's just too bad. But mind you, I'm pretty sure one of the Pokemon that we could catch in this game is a... I'm gonna switch out the Pokemon over here. I'm gonna switch out to Lyric, because it has Crunch. But I'm pretty sure that at some point we could actually fight a Kirlia and or a Ralts. So I'll have to double check, because it's been a long time since we got all the way to Pirate Town. But also, it is weird how there's snow music going on. I don't know if that's a glitch, or if it's supposed to be like this. But regardless, if it is a glitch, then I'll probably just end up putting his theme in the background. But it's also interesting just hearing the attack moves and stuff like that. And don't mind the dog barking out in the background. Just like, hello, how you doing? And goodbye, Kirlia, because we use Earthquake, which hopefully that means whatever Shadow Pokemon he has is not going to just get KO'd by Crunch, which I don't think it will. I think it might be Salamence if I remember. It's been a long time since I actually beat this game, but I do remember at some point actually fighting a Salamence. I guess we'll find out. And we got the Metagross, so maybe it's that one. Because it did say that Nascour had a really strong Shadow Pokemon. Yep, there it is. I'm going to use a Master Ball on this guy because I really, really want to get this Pokemon. And thank goodness it decided to attack the Dusclops because it is Psychic type. It will KO it. That would be very sad for me. Just saying. I'm also so glad that it did decide to keep the Master Ball. Who really wouldn't? But the question is, I'm pretty sure there's another fight right after this. If they also have a Shadow Pokemon, hopefully it's something that will have a better catch rate than Metagross. That's also the reason why I'm using the Master Ball, because again, Metagross and Beldum, which I think is his first evolution, is one of those Pokemon, or two of the Pokemon that have really, really, really low rates to actually catch. It's like, bruh, why? But also now, goodbye Dusclops. I'm so sorry, I feel bad for defeating you. Because you're adorable, I love you so much, and you rubbed your tummy. It's just so cute. But it needed to go, unfortunately. But there is Nascour. Really easy. Like I said, Nascour, I'm pretty sure you're just not going to be defeating me. No, there's no, this can't be happening. But it is, unfortunately. God, it's not over, Caine. Come on, we shall battle. Oh, this is just some random other person. Enough! Stop being embarrassing yourself, Nascour. Sir, I beg your pardon. It looks like he just has no theme for whatever reason. I don't know, it's a special pinning glitch or something. What's going on? Nascour apologizing? Is he supposed to be the boss? I mean, he said sir. That's great. We got ourselves the mirrors, baby. I love this twist. But my question is, has he always been bad, or did he get... when did something happen? And I love how Nascour says in the background, they're just like, that looks like a child getting disappointed by their dad or something like that. My, it's certainly better worth seeing. I must be honest with you, I never imagined that you would get this far. Huh? Mr. Mayor, why are you here? Oh, my dear, do you fail to understand still? You're such an innocent child. At times, I am a faithful admirer of Finnick, and at others, I'm the secret boss of a criminal syndicate Cipher. I don't know why that makes me laugh so hard. But also, there goes his theme again, so there must be something going on. That, or it's because of what's going to happen pretty soon here. I am Evis. I shall rule the world. There we go, babies. It makes me think of Pennywise. I also love his Pokeball pendant over here. How dare you meddle with our affairs so thoroughly? The Shadow Pokemon plan is going restricted from the start, but you do. You'll never be forgiven. I'll destroy you utterly so you may never again rise against me. I mean, if Nascour wasn't an issue, I don't think you're going to be an issue too, sir, but we'll see. Also, like, here's his Cipher head instead of, like, Mirror Evis or whatever. I also really like how it's just kind of one of those, like, I don't remember what it's actually called, but it's like the superhero thing where it's like, at night you're one thing, and at daytime you're another thing. But also like how he doesn't really want to affect the people in this town that much, because he's still a mirror overall. I'm also pretty sure that Evis also has a Shadow-type Pokemon. I love how Machamp looks in this game. It's just so blocky and adorable. It makes me think of Pokemon Rumble Blast and the 3DS, which is also a fun game to play. It's too bad I don't have it anymore because my games actually got stolen at some point when I was younger. I was just really sad about that. But now we'll just use Fly, and then we'll use... I don't know what we're gonna use. We're just gonna use Smelling Salt against this because why not? And I use Smelling Salt instead of Smelling Salt apparently. Why is it called Smelling Salt, by the way? It's just like, why out of all the names? Are you like tossing salt and then making it spray in their nose or something like that? Because that would probably hurt quite a bit considering it hurts getting in your eyes. But who knows? This is probably where Gano gets killed. Go. Just a sliver left. My goodness. We'll take that though. Which means we're also just going to switch out our Pokemon to Lyric, because why not have a dragon and a dragon fighting other Pokemon? So for a different reason, which makes sense actually, Dragon-type Pokemon are really strong. And the reason why I say it makes sense is because they don't have a lot of weakness, which doesn't necessarily make them the strongest type of Pokemon, but it does make it so that you will survive quicker. And I mean, okay, you could use that all you want. I mean, mind you, it's not like you really expected me to throw out 2 Pokemon that have levitation. Now, which one are you going to use Psychic against? I wonder. Lyric, which makes sense because it was Gano at some point, but not anymore. Now to use the 2 opposite moves, Ice Beam and Flamethrower, which should hopefully KO both of these. Okay, good, it does, especially with the crit hit. But also, I still find it really interesting, but also like very... Why was it like this in the first place since the Game Freak / Nintendo? The fact that, you know, there was only one Dragon-type move in the first gen move, and it couldn't even be acceptable until, or accessible, not acceptable, until the very end of the game. We wonder why it's like that. But also we got ourselves Earthside King, which means I'm actually going to switch out... Ooh, maybe not, because we don't want to KO our Pokemon. Never mind, we're just going to save here. By save here, I mean we're just going to save our moves. We may as well just use that against that, and then heal our Pokemon, and then take care of that Psychic. Oh, Evis used full restore, which is exactly what I did to my Pokemon as well, so hey, I mean that's a free turn for all of us, which then means I can also switch back to Gano and take care of Psychic properly, but also I can also just use Flamethrower on... No, maybe not Flamethrower on Slowking, that wouldn't do very well, but I don't know. Oh, I can actually use Crunch against Slowking, because, duh, I'm pretty sure it's Water Psychic. Correct me if I'm wrong, it was just a Psychic type, I don't know why it would be like that. But either way, I ain't going to judge it. But also on topic of moves from different characters, and Pokemon better, what is another type that you know of that either doesn't have a lot of you know, weaknesses, but also have moves that are only like endgame moves. So I'm kind of curious about that. I'm pretty sure there's probably going to be more than one of those. And I don't know what it just did here. I know it swapped abilities, but the question is, what was the ability that it had though? I'm also going to try my best to take care of the Slowking because it is a big issue. So we're gonna just take out Divine because it's gonna be safe against either one of those. And thank goodness Cross Drop just hit because I'm pretty sure unless Slowking decides to not attack Divine, it's going to get KO'd because this much just we're able to survive. And ooh, there's the Shadow Pokemon that we have. Now I'm pretty sure in the end game we are able to actually get this Pokemon. I could be wrong, but also, ooh, okay, we're going to switch out a Pokemon to Lyric now because, well, if it gets KO'd, it's going to be a free one, but also the fact that it's going to be in ground type, it's going to be really easy to not get hit by the Sandstorm. And okay, we just barely survived. And I'm also just going to use Semic Toss, and it might KO it, but it might not. I'm still going to take that chance. And no, I'm going to actually switch it to Divine because I want to use full heal before then. I don't want to heal Divine just in case we need Divine, but we'll see about that. And let's see if Semic Toss will then KO our Tyranitar. It doesn't. Okay, which means I'm going to use that and hopefully we'll be able to actually catch it. We'll see about that. Now we only have 2 more chances left because it ran out of Blizzard and other moves, and now it's resorted to Shadow Rush, which I guess in this game it would be the Shadow Pokemon's equivalent of having Struggle, but it's also like, bruh, we could have also just saved our Master Ball for Tyranitar, but I'm pretty sure at some point we are still able to refight this if we don't manage to actually get it, which at this point, I doubt it, because how many times have we actually like thrown a Pokeball at this point? I think about 10 times, because we did have a lot and now we don't have that many. But this is also another reason why I decided to get Full Restart as well. And sadly, there goes Tyranitar after so many Pokeballs. Just like, bruh, this took about 5 minutes just to get it down like this. And there was only like one of the actual balls that I got so close to actually getting. No, not my ultimate Pokemon! Unfortunately, yes, your ultimate Pokemon, my dear. Ooh, they're going to go arrested soon now. Halt, stop right there. There's no getting away from me this time. Have they been chasing them this long? I don't even remember what this dude's voice was. I'm also gonna totally take a drink of water. Cipher finished. The Shadow Pokemon plan ends now. Oh, and even Egon. Lena, are you alright? And Pikachu, heck yeah. Pikachu. I love it so much. I didn't actually expect Pikachu to come with Egon. I didn't even expect all these people around here too. Blast you! Don't you forget what you've done, Caine. It won't end this way next time. I'll run next time, I promise you that. Will you, though? What the heck is this helicopter? No, he's trying to escape with the helicopter. Wahahaha, let's meet again. I bid to take this over the world. His Shadow Pokemon hasn't ended yet. And that answers my question that indeed, yes, we'll be able to refight him and get his Pokemon, or not. Your plan, I think, just ended. What? Elvis, you and your cronies are under arrest, rather. Oh, what is that? Oh, it's Ho-Oh. Which, at some point we are able to get, but slowly, like, endgame, which you get every single Pokemon, everything done, then you can get Ho-Oh. So let me know if you guys would be interested in that. It's a legendary Pokemon! It's Ho-Oh! Is it? Is it really Ho-Oh? It's incredible. I also love how it's literally just called Ho-Oh. It's like you could have came up with other name. It must have been keeping an eye on our heretics from the skies above. You obviously earned his support. Of course, it would also never allow criminals to get over scot-free. Now then, they're guilty of the outrage. Let's create a shadow Pokemon. Oh wow, so Ho-Oh is watching over us? Caine, I guess it's finally over. We have faced a lot of challenges, but thanks to you, Caine, everything has been resolved. Caine, thank you. You are strong, you answered the call, and you are cool. Look at that! Ho-Oh is so close! So true. This is the first time I've seen a duck so close. Lena and Caine, the Ho-Oh is blessing you for victory. Such a perfect outcome. Yes, indeed. Oh, well, thanks, Ho-Oh. I love you too, buddy. That's too bad I can't get to you right now. It's also interesting how Ho-Oh is like, yo, I can come and fight you now that you've really purified all of the Pokemon. And there's the end babies right there. Also, don't know if we can save or not, but I'm going to look up if we can actually recatch all the Shadow Pokemon. And regardless if we do or not, then obviously I'll be telling you next episode, because we do have the pre-gym and other Colosseums and also the end story that we can also work on, which I don't actually know how quick that's going to be because I've never actually done that part, so it's exciting. But either way, with that, we shall leave it here. So, thank you for watching, I hope you enjoyed. If you liked this video, please give it a big thumbs up. Slap that subscribe button, say something down in the comments down below. I love Sunkern so much. Do what you do, and I'll see you in the next video. Which, who knows where we're actually going to start. We'll see. Until then, peace.